last night in Game 5, the OKC Thunder finally took control of the series. They got a commanding 3-2 lead. But we still got to wait and see what happens Game 6 and if needed a Game 7. They did win in convincing fashion, 120-109. Now, to the Pacers' credit, they kept it close, but the Thunder, specifically Jalen Williams and SGA, were too much. Jalen Williams stepped up and had himself the game of his career, 40 points in the NBA Finals to give the Thunder a 3-2 lead. Now, I said yesterday on the three-point blitz, one of the keys for the Thunder is they were going to need one or two players outside of SGA to step up, possibly score 20 points, similar to what happened in Games 2 and Game 4. Well, in Game 5, SGA had 34, Jalen Williams had 40. That's pretty much the work of two other players beside SGA to step up. So credit to Jalen Williams for doing his job and giving the Thunder the 3-2 lead along with SGA. But now, so the OKC Thunder, like I said, they got a commanding 3-2 lead. We got to wait and see what happens. But got to talk about the Pacers real quick. Specifically, Tyrese Halliburton, who's been the main guy leading this finals run. He was inefficient last night. Now, to be fair, he was playing through a knee injury. Now, we don't know how he's going to be for Game 6. And if they can get through Game 6, Game 7. But Halliburton's injury is a concern for sure for the Pacers. And we saw last night he tried playing through it, but he was inefficient. Stephen A. Smith even roasted him at halftime for his poor performance. And you talk about a guy who did a complete 180 from what we've seen through this playoffs. That is what happened. But now you got to wonder if he struggled to play through the injury here, can he go at all Game 6? And if so, is he going to be able to redeem himself from his Game 5 performance? That's a big question for the Pacers that draws a concern. But we still, like I said, as always say, we still got to wait and see how it plays out. But as of right now, it's looking favorable for the Thunder, being the one, they have the 3-2 lead, and two, the Pacers star player, Tyrese Halliburton's down. I mean, you still got a bunch of other guys on the Pacers roster that are good, but without Halliburton, who's been leading the way against the Thunder, I don't know how it's going to work out without him at 100%. So that's all I got to say. You guys comment. Let me know what your takeaways were from Game 5. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, your boy Nicky Steez signing off. Have a great day.